Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tiptoe around in our ears, but you pretend you don't know how you feel. You wanna dance, you think you'll dance, to try and dance your way around it, around it. In a daze, girl, I've got the blues. Oh, you make me see red, I'm seeing yellow too. But I wanna stay, and you don't want me gone, you know it. I know it. You win and tease, oh baby please. If you feel it, you should just say so. I think you know, but you ain't saying why you wanna waste all our days. If you could, would you please stop playing? 'Cause timing is everything, yes it is. I think you know why you act like you're so innocent. 'Cause we all know that that ain't your real intent. We build it up, why bring it down? Everything you wanted, you've already found. You win and tease, oh baby please. If you feel it, you should just say so. I think you know, but you ain't saying why you wanna waste all our days. And if you could, would you please stop?
Can you tell me the importance of being a local band?
Wow. Being from Charlotte, living in the Charlotte area my whole life, and well, I guess an hour or so away, I think it's important that you can build that fan base. Your friends come out and see you. If you go to college in a certain area or town, I mean, wherever you are, Charlotte being us from UNC Charlotte, you make that fan base there. If you can make that connection with the students at the university, make a connection with your community, that becomes your fan base. And I personally think you've got to make it in your region, in your area, in your city, before you can make it anywhere else. If you're doing what we do, like a grassroots kind of DIY independent band thing. So it's of the most importance, your hometown, your fan base.
Any expectations or shows to come?
Well, I would like to open for as many national acts as possible. We're planning on doing regional touring in the area as much as we can to support Years, our album from 2012, and this new EP. If you're not playing shows as a band, and putting out music, you're just sitting around. That's what we do it for. So we want to play tons of shows. We want to open for big people. We want to start pulling real big time in the region and spreading out as we go.
Okay, now I asked you this in our sit down, but your most exciting opening, I think a lot of people form bands and say, yeah, I'm in a band, but when did you know that it was solidified and you guys were getting gigs and it was the real deal and putting out music?
When we first started this band around 2007, the beginnings of what this band was, we played our first show on UNC Charlotte's campus and had 200 people there, and that just blew my mind. And we got to play the groundbreaking of the student union at UNC Charlotte, which was real cool. And within 2 years, right before Chris Hensley joined the band, we got to open for Need to Breathe a couple times, who were taking off, and they got on a big Taylor Swift tour, and they're humongous now. So once we started doing that, we were like, okay, this is going well. We're getting some national openings, and then we've continued. We've had 3 in the past 6 months since Vincent, our new drummer, joined. We've had 3 national openings, and that just makes you feel real good. It makes you realize, okay, I'm doing this. People are recognizing, putting us on these shows where we can make fans of bigger bands, because you can play as many shows of yours as you like, but to make new fans, you've got to play in front of other audiences out of town, locally in front of other people's fans, and you've got to win them, and that's what you got to do. So opening for Need to Breathe, opening for somebody like Ben Rector, and when we released our album last year in 2012, Years, there were around 300 people at Amos's South End, and that was awesome. I mean, just to have that many people come out for you is real special and real blessed.
So obviously that's very satisfying as a band and as an artist, putting out your own music. You know, it's not like you're doing covers out there.
Absolutely.
Is that also serve as kind of motivation to keep going?
It does. We don't play covers much. Like at this evening music show we have coming up, we'll play one cover for fun. People like to hear that, and you like to put your own spin on a cover, but we like to play our music. That's what we're all about, writing music, putting out new music. We're trying to write as many songs as we can right now, and in the fall as we're playing shows to record another album in the spring, another like full-length album. So yeah, it's all about writing music, and you want people, you don't do it just to want people to like your music, but you do want people to like your music. It's very important that you want people to sing along. You want people to come out and enjoy what you do. And I think what we do is positive music, and we try and do it with like hope-filled. We want people to come out and have a good time. So that being that we can do that in whatever way we want to do it, it's awesome to have that creative control and to be able to work together with your bandmates and figure out that sound and where you want to go with it. Okay,
final question. Your album is named?
New album's Timing EP.
Why?
Well, I think about time a lot, personally. Our last album's called Years, and we're still kind of pushing that. It's our full length, and this is an acoustic EP that kind of connects to it. Years was the title track of the album. The namesake of the album, and then there's a track on there, and it's about the band. And we thought we'd tie this in with a new song that we have called Timing Is Everything. So we were like, oh, okay, that'd be kind of cool, Years, Timing, because there's still songs from each other on the album. It's not a totally separate thing. So we went with that, and I think that timing is of the most importance for everything you do. So that's kind of where it came from.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I lied. I have one more question for you.
Absolutely.
When you're writing new songs, is it a band collaborative thing, or is it primarily you?
Usually it starts from me coming up with an idea at home at my apartment and bringing it to the guys. But sometimes we just start playing out here, and something starts to form here. I take it home, work on lyrics and vocals, come back, we go back and forth. But for the most part in the history of the band, I've written the guitar parts and the rhythm guitar parts and the main melodies and lyrics. But the band, Vincent will write his own drum parts, Hensley writes his bass parts. We collaborate on them. They can say, Brandon, I don't like what you just did. I think maybe we do this melody here and we add this harmony in. Everybody has their own input. It's not, even though my name's in the band, it's our band. It's not just my band. I want it to be something that we all can be proud of. We're doing what we want and what we love and really working together on that.
Good luck Thursday.
Thank you.